The UK is obsessed with net zero. This obsession is a mistake. It's a costly distraction from real problems. While the UK chases an impossible dream, other nations focus on what matters. They prioritize their own people. Britain contributes a tiny amount to global emissions, just 1%. Even if the UK achieved net zero tomorrow, it would make no difference. Global temperatures wouldn't budge, sea levels wouldn't drop. Meanwhile, major powers like China, India, and the US continue to grow. They understand their responsibility is to their citizens, not to empty gestures. China builds coal plants. India prioritizes cheap energy. The US balances environmental concerns with economic growth. These countries understand a simple truth: their people come first. The UK government seems to have forgotten this. They cripple British families with green policies. They burden industries with impossible targets, all for a goal that no one else takes seriously. The cost of net zero is astronomical. Billions wasted on green subsidies, renewable energy mandates that drive up energy bills, carbon taxes that punish businesses and consumers alike. Energy prices have skyrocketed. Businesses struggle to survive under the weight of green regulations. Key industries are fleeing the UK. Car manufacturers, once a source of national pride, are packing up. They're taking jobs and investment with them. These jobs aren't just numbers, they represent livelihoods, families struggling to heat their homes, young people denied opportunities. The government's policies are destroying lives, and it's not just energy. Agriculture, the backbone of Britain, is under attack. Keir Starmer's proposed death tax threatens to wipe out British farmers. These farmers provide food security for the nation. They care for the land, yet they're treated with contempt by a government obsessed with ideology. The recent floods in Wales are a stark reminder of the government's failures. Homes destroyed, lives upended. The government's response: too little, too late. Flood defences are crumbling, maintenance is neglected. The money that should be spent protecting communities is wasted on vanity projects. Wind farms that blight the landscape. Electric vehicle schemes that benefit the wealthy few. Protecting British citizens from flooding is not an option. It is a fundamental duty of government, yet this duty is ignored. The government would rather chase headlines than protect its people. This is not just about flood defences, it's about priorities. The government is failing to address the basic needs of its citizens. It's time for a change. The UK is no longer a global power. Our influence has waned. The world does not look to us for leadership on climate change. China, India, and the US chart their own course. They put their own interests first. It's time for Britain to do the same. Net zero is a fool's errand. It's time to abandon this destructive policy. Let's focus on what matters. We need strong flood defences to protect our communities. We need affordable, reliable energy to power our homes and businesses. We need to support British industries and create jobs. It's time to put Britain first. Let's stop pretending we can save the world. Let's focus on saving ourselves. Let's build a brighter future for our children and grandchildren, a future where Britain is strong, prosperous and secure.